Welcome to the Stargate 365 Getting Started series. This tutorial is a follow-up from a previous video, which showed how Stargate 365 can connect Fastspring to Google Sheets, using webhooks. In that case, the Webhook app was specific to Fastspring. Now, we introduced the Stargate 365 Webhooks App, which allows you to capture data from any app that can send data to a webhook, and then send that data in different combinations to multiple apps. This tutorial will show you how to easily move order information automatically from one app to other apps. We will use Fastspring to send the order to the Stargate 365 Webhooks app and then on to Google Sheets, but you can also send it to a database, a CRM program, or other apps. You only have to set it up once. All future orders will be automatically updated in your Google spreadsheet. There are some requirements you need before starting. You will need to sign up for a Fastspring account. Sign up for a Google Sheets account. Sign up for a Stargate 365 account. For your Fastspring account, you'll need at least one product so that its information can be sent to the Stargate 365 webhook. For the Google Sheets account, you will need to create a Google spreadsheet and name it Sales. Create a worksheet in Sales and name it Fastspring. Let's get started. Log in to your Stargate 365 account. Choose your trigger app. This is where the data will come from. In this case, it is Stargate 365 Webhooks. Choose your action app. This is where the data will be sent to. In this case, it is Google Sheets. Click on Create Your Workflow. You are now in the Stargate 365 editor, where apps can be connected to other apps. The first thing we need to do is to set up the Stargate 365 Webhooks trigger. Click on Select an Event drop-down, and click on Get Webhook. Click on Step 4, Select Fields. Currently, the trigger fields in the contents are empty because no data has been sent to the webhook. Click on Reload using Newest Data button, and an alert with an URL will open. Copy the webhook URL to the clipboard. Switch to your Fastspring account. Click on Integrations. Click on Add Webhook URL and paste the URL into the URL field. Click on Order.completed and then on Add. This will enable the data of completed orders to be sent to the Stargate 365 webhook. Send a test order from Fastspring to the webhook. Then, wait a few seconds for the data to arrive. Click on OK, it is done. If you do not see the contents yet, then the data has not yet arrived. Click on Reload using Newest Data, and wait a few more seconds before clicking on OK, it is done. Repeat until you see the data. Click on Save. Click on Test this step, and the fields will be displayed in a dialog. Please note, the webhook on your Fastspring account is currently set to send requests to the Setup Stargate 365 web page. You need to set it to the production webhook found at the bottom of that page, so that Stargate 365 can handle it in the production environment. Let's do that now. Copy the production webhook and paste it in your Fastspring webhook URL. This concludes the setup of the Fastspring trigger. Now we need to set up the Google Sheets action. Click on the Google Sheet Action button to make it active. Click on Select an Event and then on Create Spreadsheet Row. Select an account by clicking on Add a new account and follow the steps to authenticate your Google Sheets account. Now you have to specify the spreadsheet and the worksheet where the data should be placed. Select a spreadsheet. Select a worksheet in the spreadsheet. The fields from the Stargate 365 webhook will be displayed in the left tree. The tree on the right is for the Google Sheet destination information. At this stage, the right-hand tree is empty. Click on the Actions button. You can create the column headers in your Google Sheet yourself, and then tie it up with the fields from the sample webhook, or you can let Stargate365 create the headers for you. In this case, we are going to let Stargate365 do the hard work for us. Click on Create Google Sheet Column Headers on Server. This will use the fields from the sample webhook and create column headers on the spreadsheet. If you want to change the spreadsheet headers, you can open the Google Sheet in your browser, delete column headers that you don't want, and also move the headers around. Try not to change the header text. If you do, you will need to manually link the columns below by dragging and dropping and editing. Click on Auto-link left column to right column below. Click on Save to save the fields. Click on Test this step. Switch to your Google Sheet, and after a few seconds, you will notice that the spreadsheet data has been populated. Now switch your Stargate365 Webflow on. This button is on the right, at the top of the page. When you switch the Stargate365 on, all new events sent to the webhook will be automatically retrieved, and the information will be placed in your spreadsheet. 1 credit will also be deducted from your account for every completed workflow. Now you can run a test order from Fastspring and see if the test data is entered in the spreadsheet. This concludes the tutorial. You can sign up for a free account at www.stargate365.com.